word that we are loaded up, we are in, and here we are on board with Silva immediately, our favorite caster. Well, I can't say favorite, but he's the favorite caster in the match, and immediately goes down, so no, we instantly cursed him.
Yeah, I think it's if anybody's watching, I think we will all kind of be attuned to the Halo Growth Guild, but we can shout them out later, give them their love, but it just feels like another lobby, and knowing them, it's going to be a show. Jamor goes down at mid, smoke shots, ready to go, probably took the dab before the stream and is locked in. Oh, gets taken out by the sniper with that OS, I believe, and it's just going to be a lot of back and forth controlling long haul. I don't expect anybody to spend too much time on terminal, and if they do, they get taken out like Silva Fox does with Faded grabbing that flag right now. And again, just terminal is just a deadly side.
I mean, it's just Faded just hitting all the shots here, and I'm pretty sure Faded was the one with that OS earlier as well, and we're getting an early flag run here. Possibly home free. I don't know if there's anyone really in a position to stop this. There is going to be one. Shots are going to come through. They're going to be lit up. There's going to be two. Make it 3 players here, all trying to push in. And Faded is going to have no teammates left, but is going to get to the flag just in time. So Str8 Tilted not in a position to be able to do much about it. And that's just an instant shot. Again, the sharpshooter coming in as Faded is going to continue the reign of terror until Silva finally shuts it down. Looking to find a second one here in the back. Players are going to be one-shot on both sides, but it's going to be Silva going down. That would have been, you know, a pretty good chance at a counter cap there if it went through. Unfortunately, will end up falling. You can see all of Dazed back on the base. So Str8 Tilted making the aggressive push to try and counter cap it, but Dazed looks like they're going to hold strong.
Yeah, it's just Ye's Lithium trying to clear out the enemy in their own base, gets the repulse with the kill and the assist right there. Silva Fox is there in time to grab the flag after a couple enemies go down, and just trying to be a pest. All the members in this lobby will do a good job of clearing everybody out. I think we may not see the highest level of Halo, but we're going to see 4 down right there.
That's
we're going to see some clean Halo. Yeah, we're going to see some clean Halo. And it's if anybody's learning or in our lower divisions that is tuned in right now, I think you should really pay attention to how they take up space as Corp grabs the rocket and gets taken out after getting the slay. Noxious Blaze grabs the power item after Str8 Tilted go 3 down, 1-1 with 9 minutes left. It is crazy right now, and like I said, it's just going to be a lot of just Halo being played the right way. Not HCS level Halo, but it will be it will give some hints of that, just because a lot of these people are in that community and trying to make a little bit of a name for themselves in the open bracket when they can, you know, get hot on the day of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the players are going to be continuing on. I mean, you know, these guys have a lot of familiarity with each other as teammates as well as the opposing team. They do play a fair amount, and, you know, this is you know, going to be for a little more bragging rights as well as, you know, that record improvement in the HRL here. As you can see, both teams are, I believe, Str8 Tilted is currently at 2-2 and Dazed at 1-2. So both teams looking to improve their standing for sure here as the shots are continuing to ring out. The flag is loose. Noxious Blaze going to slide off, try and get that moving here, but will get stopped by Capsule Corp, who's immediately traded out. The flag race is on. Smoking shots, realize, got to take another route here, try to get a cutoff here. And you're going to see if the team is going to be able to play enough defense. Is getting shots off, but that sniper in play. Did they just collateral each other with a bandit shot?
I have no idea, because there's just a lot happening right now. I'll be completely honest. It is just back and forth, and I just wanted to mention that maybe it's just the stream right now making everybody just feel that much more invested in this series, knowing these folks in this lobby. I know I was saying we're gonna see fireworks, but they are trying to win this, and with those bragging rights, like you said, definitely adding fuel to the fire so that everybody can bring their best here. 3 down for Dazed Clan. Watch Str8 Tilted push up and try to get control of the map. Smega is just stuck here in the shotgun spawn and should be able to, well, I was gonna say maybe able to take out an enemy, but does not, and it's just back and forth right now.
Yeah, I mean, Str8 Tilted, you know, you still got 7 minutes. You got plenty of time, but the problem is that if you go 4 down again, you're going to give up possibly a game-ending cap here 2 days. It's going to be 2 dead right now for Str8 Tilted. So Silva comes in, takes out Brute, looking to make it 2 here and won't be able to do so. Jamor is going to be 1 shot, but the rockets fully loaded are on the ground and picked up. So Dazed once again possessing that power weapon. We actually haven't seen the OS in a bit either. So, you know, either somebody has it or it got absolutely blown up. And there's a low percentage rocket there, but he does still get 1. 2 rockets spent for 1 kill. Not really efficient. I'm usually upset about that. Back when Streets had rockets on, I complained about that all the time in terms of rocket efficiency. But, you know, I haven't been able to talk about that in a bit. So there's going to be my complaint for the day. You know, if you're going to blind machine rocket, you got to have a good chance of getting that kill. But there's going to be another kill. So Str8 Tilted is going to lose another 2 here. And that plasma shot's going to connect. So that might be 3 down early. There goes Smoking again. And the push is on now from Dazed.
Yeah, it's just Dremora being a pest in the enemy back base, and right there I don't see anybody on both teams grabbing the flag until it's honestly 3 members down on the enemy, and right there it should be 2-2. Dremora does have enough experience and enough time to squeeze by the enemy shot and gets it in. 2-2. Or, excuse me, 3-1, excuse me. There's just so much going on with the red and the blue. A little pushing for that repulse, getting those nades away from himself, and now trying just to work this red room. Grabs that stock rifle, and a trade, well, 2 trades happen right off the rip, off screen, and just 2-2 with about 30 seconds left. Everybody's just anxious right now.
I mean, Silva, yeah, knew there was a player down below, but is able to finally, you know, get some shots off. That player does get away. Everyone's kind of, you know, locked up inside of Tram right now. I mean, but Silva will get hunted down and taken out. The camo is still in the middle of the map here, so that is going to be available. It looks like someone from Dazed just snagged it. That was Smegatron, so we're going to see that camo inbound here with a 1-point lead and see where those team shots will come into play, where they're going to take it, and, you know, where maybe they're going to make use of this right now. You're going to see, you know, we have X-Ray, we know where these players are, and now they kind of have, you know, their secret little, you know, sentry running around the map. As, you know, it's paying off right now. Smegatron as well, been involved in 3 kills already since picking up this camo. But Smoke Shots and Silva both chiming in, and Lithium as well is going to find 1. So all of a sudden, 8-7 is your scoreline. And while the camo's been found, and I think he just killed himself by accident with that nade, walked back into that grenade. So camo gone off the board, but, you know, Dazed used it pretty effectively, but at the same time, Str8 Tilted now in the lead. They have a 1-point lead, and they've just been kind of taking it right now to Dazed. They're not slowing down, and they're just, you know, foot on the gas pedal, just straight W key right now as they've been charging around the map as a group.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like that shotgun is going to be utilized. Everybody does ignore it, and another point that I want to make is just look for everybody in pairs right there. You saw everybody on the red team on the map together in unison. Now they're anchoring that PT spawn. Nox is going to be in a tough spot while Fox is trying to work their way through Hollow. Maybe a little too hungry for the slay on Nox. Should have probably gotten that kill in PD, but Smoke Shot is there to clean it up. And 12-13 right now, and I think Str8 Tilted are just staying in the team a little bit better, but it's a Slayer, 13-14, and anything can happen. I just really respect the discipline that both teams are showing in staying with the teammate and not having any egos in that situation. Right there, Dremora gets a clean kill with the camo and the nades, with some nice patience. I was like, why are we just sitting here watching that? But that that just shows the patience and the discipline that this player has.
Yeah, I mean, you know that this is probably going to go down to the wire, just so close together. Str8 Tilted with that 3-point lead. No lead is really safe. That's how it almost always is here, and you know that's how it's probably going to go. But, you know, they've been consistently pushing this up forward, and the trades are coming in across the board. So Str8 Tilted always in a position to trade their teammates out one way or another. Silva's there for 1, looking for the 2nd potentially, but is going to get shot in the back. Wasn't ready for that kind of reinforcement to come in from the ramp there, and will go down. So a couple untraded kills make it a 3rd, means that Str8 Tilted, their lead that I said was not very safe, is disappearing very quickly here. It is now down to 1 point. As we're approaching, you know, the halfway mark, we're all tied up. This is going to go, I say this is going to be a 50-48 probably at the very end. I suspect this is going to come right down to the wire, unless someone, you know, just somehow turns on jets that we didn't know they didn't have. But right now, they're just going to keep it even, 1-1 again, all the way across. You can see as well, like Dazed, like Dremora is just sprinting around the map, and the rest of the team kind of keeping up both sides. same type of mentality, right? They're just going at it. They are running around the corner. They're not really playing slowly for space or anything. Everyone is just sprinting.
I guess I guess it's a disciplined sprint because it is. If I was in this lobby, I'd be like running out by myself, and they'd be kind of a little frustrated with me. But right there, it's kind of I'm just learning a lot and seeing how they decide to engage this map as a team. Right there, we see Silva just a little alone right now, taking on these 1v1s. But it feels like every time we get on their POV, they get a great play and then immediately gets taken out. Not taken out just yet, able to play their life. Just mega, just trying to make something happen. Gets the double kill, the melee, and the stick with the camo. That's enough to create a diversion for their team to regain their shields, while Str8 Tilted spawn back up on the map, 33-28. And it's just finding each other and getting that information, because once that information is attained, everybody is just trying to utilize it and get damage done.
Yeah, I mean, that lead, you know, completely flipped down in the other direction, and, you know, no lead is safe. That will still continue, but Dazed is stretching this one out a little bit more, right? It's up to, you know, 7 points right now, and Str8 Tilted probably has to start thinking about slowing this game down a little, because both sides have just been, you know, foot on the gas pedal this entire time, but they're not really in situations where they've been trading right now. Both teams are just running around the map in a group, and it's been paying off right now for Dazed Clan. You can see it with that 8-point lead right now as they get another one on the board, 38-30. And yeah, Str8 Tilted, you're gonna have to group, you're gonna have to slow this down. I mean, I know the rush is probably coming at you, but you basically gotta, you know, batten down the hatches, get in the trench right now, because you are just getting run over by Dazed. There's no way of slowing things down here. It's now up to a 9-point lead and continuing to grow here. As Dazed will go 2 dead, that is going to slow things down just a little bit, but even with 2 dead, right? Faded Brute is poking out. He's taking shots, still not afraid to, you know, do some damage in the meantime and try to do something. Will get taken out from the back. So this is going to be Str8 Tilted trying to pull this back a little bit, but, I mean, again, you got to slow this down, and you got to try to recollect yourselves here, because right now, 4 players up on the map. Well, not anymore. Solo finds 1, but 2 get traded back again, right? You're down 10 points, and Dazed only has 6 to go. So, I mean, right now, it's looking a little dire here for Str8 Tilted.
Yeah, and I think in the words of our friend Frenetic, just getting averaged comes to mind, right? It's just casting with him really taught me how to not get averaged in my gameplay, and it just feels like, with all due respect to Str8 Tilted, that's just what's happening here. I think they have amazing team play, but just maybe they have 1 or 2 stragglers that are just getting caught out of position, and Dazed Clan are just playing this really well and are about to go 2-0 up in this series. Corpse goes down, and is not able to find another slay. 49-38, and with that, it is 50-38, I believe. Yes, and what was a close match.
To map number 3 in the series, Dazed with their 2-0 lead is looking pretty hot right now as we go into Live Fire Strongholds, which I feel like I haven't seen in a while, to be honest. But, I mean, right off the rip, power item, going to Str8 Tilted. They have that sniper, the nice Cloud9 blue outline on everything, and the first shot immediately misses. So maybe you got to switch the skin, because clearly it's the skin's fault here. And we're going to miss a second, so, you know, Capsule, unfortunately not able to make use of that weapon here. But 2 dead on Dazed in trade for 1 is a pretty good start right now. So Str8 Tilted, you know, starting up. And I know, guys, it's confusing that we have... Wait, what is that skin? What is that?
That is, yeah, that's
not the Halo 2, like, Commando?
Yeah,
or
that's the carbine
like
skin.
The H2 skin? Yeah. Alright, that
Yeah.
confused the hell out of me for a moment. I was like, there's no plasma carbine on this map. Yeah, because there isn't.
No, it definitely is
man.
something to take note of. Now, with all the Covenant aesthetic right now, I'm like, why are we taking Halo Infinite to the Covenant? That just, you know, the lore doesn't make sense there. But I won't start saying Healy. Right there's the headshot, and the double kill comes into play for Capsule right there. Gets taken out immediately. 45 2-0 is the score right now for Str8 Tilted, making a little bit of a comeback here. And with this Stronghold's Wi-Fi, they're going to be able to play the script a little bit, right? You're going to want to set up properly at BC or AB, and everybody knows what to do at this point. We've been playing this map for so long that I would think it's weird if we don't just see a lot of contention at that A and C area. Everybody's going to either be anchoring B or trying to create space. Yeah, like right there, we're gonna see people like push that B area, but most of that contention that we're gonna see is from that top mid to AC, just map area.
Yeah, I mean, you can see right now, I mean, the trip cap is in effect. Str8 Tilted is going to grab A back here, but they're just losing around the map right now. They still have, you know, that nice 50-point lead right now, but with Dazed taking time back in, this is probably going to get chewed away at rather quickly here. This Megatron holding thing down here over towards C is going to spot some of these players moving, and now, you know, they know these players are gone. Someone's gone below, and he's going to go right behind a player, so this is a nice rotation. Got to land the shots, and will succeed in doing so, and knows there's a second player here. Still looking to find it. Won't be able to prevent the camo. Actually, I think did stop the camo at the last second there. Got the stick, but it was with the spike grenade, and that doesn't kill immediately, but Faded Brute is still able to come in, clean things up, and pick up the camo. So Dazed picks up the camo, they're able to take back A, and that means C goes to Str8 Tilted, but Str8 Tilted's been, you know, kind of hovering on this back foot for the last little bit here, trying to make something with this. And they do have the sniper, but, you know, you got to turn that into something here, as, you know, Faded trying to hunt down that sniper. You know he wants it in his hands after that opening on Empyrean. Trying to find where that player went. Down below, has no idea where they've gone. Trying to hunt him down, and will get that sniper, so weapon in the hands of Faded Brute is able to find one. Gets the double, but isn't able to get much more. The contest is going on now over towards B. It's been cleared off because Str8 Tilted has lost 2 players. So 2 down on each side. And now Dazed Clan has taken the lead. So, you know, a lead change-up has come into effect here. Trying to find where that player has gone. Is going to land the shot and is looking for the follow-up here. Is finally able to do it. Lithium picks that one up. And we're right back on to Str8 Tilted hopping on towards B. And I mean, there's going to be players coming around the back. You can see rotations coming in, so there might be a little more swapping, especially as Str8 Tilted goes 2 down here.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing how Dazed Clan have responded here. It felt like Str8 Tilted were getting their confidence back. Dazed Clan just stepped up, but Yaze Lithium has a sniper in hand, and that's usually going to be the key maker here, the difference maker here. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. in this lobby, just because that power item is going to create so much space off just the head being ripped off. Lithium should be able to, but does not. I was going to say should be able to make something happen, but gets taken now, and now Dazed Clan are able to capture B just because they take out that sniper and utilize it to their benefit. And a little bit of panic starting to set in for Str8 Tilted, while Dazed Clan are starting to feel a little bit more comfortable extending their lead by tick.
I mean, you can see, it's just, you know, Megatron is going to have that sniper in hand, has the translocator as well, and is going to end up going down, so gives away that rifle. B should go over to the side of Str8 Tilted here, so they should be able to score some more points here, finally ticking in their favor once again. But Faded Brute, camo in hand, for the second time this game, is looking to make some work here. Is going to go down, or no, finally will drop, so, you know, camo is now done and dusted. You're going to have Dazed here over on towards B. There's going to be one player in the back trying to challenge this, and is going to trade out 1 for 1 here, so B will get reset. It's going to stay in Str8 Tilted's hands, but they've lost A and C. You're going to have a player on towards A here trying to get this cap going. As Noxious Blaze is going to find one up here in Nest. Taking shots over there towards the big door here, and this does mean that B is going to go over to Dazed. So Str8 Tilted again, you know, on the back foot. The opposing team is up to about, you know, 30 point in the lead. Going to continue to climb here right now as they're still ticking with their 2 points. So we're going to see where Str8 Tilted is going to try and take this and try and rotate. The camo is in use already. We saw that in the hands of Faded. But yes, Lithium is going to have that sniper in hand. So C going the way of Str8 Tilted, and we're going to see if they can rotate this in towards B. That's a nice shot there. Is going to find one on towards Megatron, which did have the translocator. So power up, down, and out trying to make something with the sniper here, but is going to get pinched on both sides. And I don't know if he was trying to jump off maybe and get the sniper out of bounds, but didn't end up succeeding in doing so. So Dazed probably knows that weapon is down. A little bit of a whiff there, but a teammate comes in to save the day for Noxious Blaze there. And you can see again, it's just, you know, A and B in favor of Dazed. Str8 Tilted has really not been able to get something going right now since the early stages of this game.
Yeah, it's just those raw slays that I think have just led Dazed Clan to have a lot of success this series. Feels like whenever we're on Dazed POV, they're always moving, and unless we're watching, you know, those main slayers on Str8 Tilted, it's just hard to respond if you're the team in red. But they still have their moments, and just a little bit of unlucky scenarios like that. Out of nowhere, they drop 3 down. Smega trying to hold this B point, and it's going to be a minute lead and extending for the team in blue that have their name in red.
It's not confusing at all.
Not confusing at all, but it is definitely still giving us a series right now from the zone switching from blue to red, and even though Str8 Tilted are having a hard time here, Jamora finds the 2-piece. They're still holding on and making Dazed Clan really have a hard time anchoring their zones right now. And even though we saw, and we just saw Str8 Tilted have a hard time getting off that C point, now they're gonna have a hard time getting off that this A point. This is really great play, team play coming from Dazed Clan right now, in just knowing when they flip spawns and just being on top of the enemy in location right now. This is just some very clean experienced Halo coming out from the team.
Yeah, I mean, they're just doing a fantastic job there, and 2 dead again on the side of Str8 Tilted, and you know, they're trying to get back on towards B, and Silva's gonna find another there, so they should be able to flip B here. Despite the nades coming in, that player just spawned up directly in the sights of Silva, so a little unfortunate there, but Str8 Tilted will secure these points now, and now they have to fight off the onslaught that is coming their way. All 4 players are up from Dazed, making their way here over towards the B point and going in through the other side of the map, so the flank is coming in, but it's being held. The line is being held. Str8 Tilted find 2. Flankers are down, which means it's just the player in the middle of the map waiting for that sniper, and Faded Brute down below is gonna go down, so Megatron will be there for the response and is gonna get into a fight immediately out back, so ends up going down once again. There is a player though over on towards B, so Dazed Clan trying to cap this, and we're gonna see if Str8 Tilted can kind of rotate this out into something else, because they've lost B, they're losing A right now. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna get that reset on A, but they are under threat of trip cap again, despite almost everybody being up. It's like, you know, they're just kind of a little all over the place, I think.
Yeah, it's just tough for you to respond when you're having just just everybody in this lobby flying at you, regardless if you're on the red team or blue team. This is definitely a place where you really have to work with it, work with what you got. I think last series we saw, not last series, but a couple maps ago, we saw the damage. Oh, smoke with
yeah, both of those.
M and K right there. Like I said, just that damage, just being being shown that everybody was taking more damage than they were like putting out, and it's just a testament to how hard it is to get an inch in this lobby. And Smoke, I do believe, running with M and K, if I'm not mistaken, just trying to make something happen.
Did I just see? I'm pretty sure the kill feed just showed up as Silva Fogs had just hit Megatron twice in a row, so killed him twice by melee. I'm not sure, you know, that was a bug or what, but I don't think I've ever seen that one before. But you're gonna see players on towards B here from the side of Dazed. Str8 Tilted has closed the gap. It's only 40 points, but they are losing B. They are 2 dead right now. They're gonna try to push this rotation over towards C. The shots are gonna come out. It's gonna get traded though, 1 for 1, which means Dazed Clan is gonna be scoring points again. They're up to 225. 20 more seconds until they close this game out, but 4 dead from Str8 Tilted means that this, you know, trying to hold on to this last shred of hope might be a pipe dream now. Trip cap comes in. They're gonna be on C, but as we go down these last 10 seconds, this might be it for Str8 Tilted.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. tough for them because they're in their C trap that they've been in for most of this game. As it ticks, it stops right there. One last contention on this B point. It's gonna be flipped, but look at that enemy at that B pillars. But there were 2 members in red at that back green point, so they do capture that. But as I say that, 2 members are on C and flip it for the blue team. But out of nowhere, we have a little bit of an extended game. We get a clock stop with
4
badge
players
right there, and this should not be it just yet. I was gonna say this should be it, but no. And it's just another clock stop. It feels like Pure versus Pure versus Phaseland right now at Worlds, and just what I think is gonna be a final play is not right there. Silva playing out of
the
his
trip cap for
mind.
Str8 Tilted.
Oh my
So
God.
apparently, only when your opponent hits 249 does Str8 Tilted come online, because the play that we've been seeing, this absolutely frantic, all over the map, is a little bit insane right now, I won't lie. I mean, they've been somehow, at the last second, able to catch every single time, you know, just as a point's about to flip over. They're in a position to flip a different point, prevent scoring. They're over 200 points now, so...
They get camo too.
You know, I don't want to jinx it just yet, but I mean, it's looking like they're in a pretty good spot right now, just trying to get away. And Silva's actually going to stay up with that camo. He's going to get on towards A. He's going to be there to contest the player. The player is going to be low. Silva with a huge 1v1 is going to fall, but they're on B. So C and A, though, are going to be ticking over here. A is going to go through. C is going to go through. And Str8 Tilted, not able to get to one of those points, is going to drop that. Okay, that happened.